Abraham addresses a lady who doubts the law of attraction and wants to understand how long she needs to feel satisfied before she can let her desires in. Abraham boldly states that you cannot doubt the law of attraction because it always shows you what you are focused on. You must decide to be more consistent in your attention to what is wanted and give less attention to what is unwanted to let your desires in. They address a gentleman looking for tools and techniques to help him stay aligned and get things done through inspired action. Abraham encourages everyone to look for the path of least resistance, feel that strong impulse to do something, and follow it. Go where energy is moving. Don't try to make something happen. Let it happen. You are to think about finding the path of least resistance, or the path of most allowance. Use questions like, what would feel good to do right now? What do I want to do right now? What is fun, interesting, rewarding, relaxing, or satisfying to do? Any of those things will show you the path of most allowance, that is living through inspired action. Because of the format of this channel, we are not monetized. Therefore, we need the support of our subscribers more than ever. You can join the free ebook email campaign at In the Vortex website, like this video, and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned through the very end for more ways to keep this channel going with new Abraham Hicks content every week. We are so grateful for your comments and support. Your engagement encourages the Abraham All-Day team to keep going. So, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Enjoy.
Hi, Abraham. I've been following your teachings for about a year and I've been meditating every day and I've really enjoyed everything that I've learned. But I'm noticing that recently I'm zigzagging quite intensely between feeling aligned for a few days and then feeling very painfully out of alignment for a few days. And I'd like to understand why I'm suddenly zigzagging so intensely. I experience hours, sometimes days of this deep satisfaction and ease and clarity, and even hours of actual bliss at a time, and yet the things that I desire I'm still not able to allow them into my reality. I actually seem to be attracting in less than I did before, and this zigzagging and this lack of momentum is making me doubt not only myself as a manifestor, but it's actually for the first time really introducing doubt about the law of attraction. I'd like to understand how long I need to feel satisfied for before I can let my desires in. Thank you.
Well, there's not a formula that says if you feel satisfied for this much time, then you'll let something in, because you have to consistently be a vibrational match to what you want to let in and what you want to keep letting in. The law of attraction won't let you doubt it, because it will show you what you're focused upon. Most people are responding through observation. Most people who are zigzagging are observing and then having an emotional response to what they are observing. So you have to get out ahead of it. You have to decide that you're going to be more consistent in your attention to wanted and give less attention to unwanted. You have to be sensitive to the way you feel earlier on. You can't have knee-jerk reactions to things and have any real control of your life experience. You have to be an intender and a focuser. But mostly you have to be someone who feels and who's willing to change a thought to improve a feeling. When you ask the universe to prove itself to you, show me this from my place of doubt. Your place of doubt will keep you from getting what you want to see, but it will give you what you're expecting to see. Expectation is a real thing. The law of attraction is a real thing. And it is so consistent that it's not possible for you to miss its steadiness. Let's see another.
Hi, Esther and Abraham. My question is about inspired action. I have been really trying to focus on only moving forward if the inspired sort of feeling is there. And I've noticed lately that it seems like I'm not having that sort of vibrational, motivational push to move forward. Or when I do, it seems like the activities are really difficult for me to move through. And I'm not, it's like that thread of energy that I've experienced in the past isn't there. And I'm just wondering, what are some of the tools and techniques I can use to sort of keep the momentum going for that inspired action? Thanks so much for answering my question.
Look for the path of least resistance. Now, we like what your intent is. We've been really encouraging all of you to do that, to feel for that feeling of strong impulse and follow it. Because when there's a strong impulse, the energy's moving and you're going with it. And we've been saying to you, don't try to push that. Don't try to make something happen. Let it happen. So we get how you're kind of balled up in what we've been encouraging you to do, because if you don't have the strong impulse, and we're encouraging you not to try to push forward anyway, it sort of leaves you in a place of not knowing what to do, because you're not feeling the impulse, and we've kind of cut your legs out from under you, encouraging you not to be so action-oriented and try to make it through action. But here's something that will help you. Think in terms of finding the path of least resistance, or the path of most allowance. And what we mean by that is something that just feels good to you. Ask yourself a question, like some questions like this. What would it feel good to do right now? Esther used to say to her mother when she was little, what is there to do? Hoping that her mother would offer her a fun idea. And her mother would come up with something that Esther didn't think was very much fun, like, well, you could clean out that drawer in the kitchen, or you could take the garbage cans out with the big brush and wash them out with the hose. And Esther would say to her mother, no, I mean, I'm looking for something fun. And what Esther meant is, what is there that I want to do that I could do right now? What is there that I could do that I want to do right now? And if that is your quest constantly, what is it that I want to do? What would be fun to do? And fun to do, or interesting to do, or rewarding to do, or satisfying to do, any of those things will show you a sort of path of least resistance. And as you play with that a little bit, what you'll notice is it breaks the energy log jam. And before you know it, before very long, not before you know it, because nothing comes before you know it. So that's a misuse of a phrase. Before long, before much time has passed, as you've followed this feeling of something interesting, or this feeling of something satisfying, the momentum will be happening, speeding, and the trend will be such that you will find yourself then being called. The ideas will flow to you. So what are we saying? Inspiration comes when the idea just occurs to you. That's what we've been asking you to wait for. But in the meantime, you can prime the pump a little bit by saying, I'm looking for something interesting to do right now. Interesting, rewarding, satisfying, fun. You could even use the word relaxing. Esther has been in a few different environments lately, some more satisfying than others. And one of the things that she does to prime her pump is she goes and sits in different parts of her environment, looks out this window, sits in this chair, looks up at this part of the room, looks over at this part of the room. She has a statue on her desk that was made by a wonderful artist. His name is Nano Lopez. She bought it on a cruise ship. And it's a horse, it's a iron sculpture that has been painted, but it has hundreds of interesting things to see. And sometimes she just looks at that horse to see if there's something on it that she has not noticed before. It's satisfying when she sees something for the first time, even though she's had that horse for 8 years on her desk. So it's about focus with intention. Satisfaction comes from only one place: an intention that you're flowing in the direction of. Not satisfying it completely, not completing it, but moving in the direction of it. Play with this. It will break loose for you soon.
Thank you for joining us today on this positive self-discovery journey. To enhance your path to positivity and relaxation, visit our online store, In the Vortex. It's a treasure trove of carefully selected items to soothe anxiety and evoke joy. From Abraham Hicks's all-day inspiring designs to soul-soothing products, In the Vortex supports your journey towards a happier, more fulfilling life. But that's not all. For those of you who love to read and explore even deeper, don't forget to check out our Abraham All Day blog on the In the Vortex website. It's a hub of Abraham-inspired wisdom and inspiration waiting for you. And here's something truly exciting: our special campaign. When you scroll to the bottom of the In the Vortex website, you'll discover an irresistible offer, a special free gift that will make your heart sing. Trust me, it's something you won't want to miss out on. Take a moment to explore our SIPWARE line, now available for a limited time only, to remind you that everything is always working out for you. Grab yours today and perhaps a little something extra for a special person. Remember, when you surround yourself with positivity, you invite more of it into your life. So why wait? Dive into In the Vortex today and create your own oasis of joy and calm. Thank you again for being a part of this incredible community. Keep your thoughts high, your hearts open, and your spirits soaring. Until next time, take care, and remember, share this video with your friends, like, and subscribe.